Well, shit. We back. And I'm here to talk about everything I carry, what I daily drive, I guess is the word that people use. Fuck. What should we start with? Lenses? Well, the first lens, obviously, is the one that's on the camera. It's the 1655 f2.8. There'll be a link that way, I assume. That way? Yeah, awesome. About that lens. It's a pretty good lens. I'd hope so. It's $1,000. Fuck me. Next best one. It's gonna be this bitchin' lens. This is my 1650. It's a bit more than the 1655. This is the 100-400 from Fuji. It's a beast. It's heavy. It's cool. And I've taken a lot of good photos on it. Such as a bam 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 bam. You know, those kind of photos. Pretty epic. I know. Don't worry. I also have the 1.4 teleconverter on it. Not on it, but I have it. Most of these photos were taken with it. There it goes, easy as bam bam. Thank you, ham. And that's the lens. On to the next one. What I usually carry with me is way too many batteries than physically necessary. Here's 5. Here's the other 8. I'm missing a few others. I think they've fallen down the side of my bed. But we're just gonna I don't use them all. I use 2, maybe max a day. So I've got dual chargers, so it's a factory of batteries, really. It's just constant. It's constant. Let's go for this lens, because we're on the theme of lenses, so we might as well. This is the 7 Artisans 7.5mm f2.8. This is a stupidly ultra wide lens. It's basically fisheye. It has distortion, a lot of it. It's a fantastic lens for only £99. Sounds like a lot to some people. The world of cameras and lenses grow up. It's a full metal base and a full metal construction, and I need to do a review on it. Not that anyone watches or cares. But that's a lens I usually carry, just mainly for landscapes and really wide-angle kind of pictures of plants I've done. Not a lot, I don't use it that much, but it's quite a handy, nifty little lens if you want something more creative and a little bit more exciting in your world. My other main lens that I use is probably my 50mm that I've adapted. There's a video on that. It's somehow got over 1,000 views, so thank you for that. But yeah, this is my Minolta. I've adapted it, so now the video is technically wrong, because I've adapted it so that the aperture ring is now quiet, so you can do video with it. Pretty awesome. Maybe I'll do a video on how I did it, but I don't know where the ball is, so fuck me. From film stuff, we go on to more film stuff. So this is my Western Euromaster. I was going Western Superman. No, Western Euromaster. This is a light meter. I got this for free, and it's very handy because not only is it fairly accurate, it actually doesn't require a battery. And the cool thing about that is because I don't have to carry more batteries. You see, I've already got a fuck ton. I don't need more, but I do because I'm going to swap to the XT4 eventually when I have some sort of income. But yeah, what I put that on is my Minolta. This is my film camera, opposed to my non-film camera. Duh. I say a lot. I've noticed I say a lot. If you want me to stop saying like the video and subscribe. There we go. That's a good segue. Only a certain small percentage of you are subscribed to watch my video. Cool. Thanks, Dream. This has a 135mm f2.8 on it. It's a full frame, technically speaking. It's a 35mm film camera. It only goes up to 1/1000th shutter speed, so it's fine. But I tried to shoot some 800 ISO film on it, and it's really hard to find situations in which that's a viable situation at f2.8, because that's what this lens is designed for, and I want to use it at that because I'm stubborn. The next cool handy segment. The next handy segment we could do is accessories for the camera. So this is my mini tripod. This is a mini tripod. It's pretty mini. It's got a ball head. Pretty handy. There's not much I can say about it. Fuck, dude. Shit's hard. I never made a video. What do you say about this? It's a tripod. Like, it just works. Works like a tripod. Fuck it. You know? It's a grip. It's a grip for my camera. That camera. The camera is shooting me right now. Please don't actually shoot me. I'd like to live. It's got a pretty handy system on it. It's obviously got the kind of dovetail grip either side of it. So that's quite useful for some tripods, because I know there are some tripods that work off of that. But there are also, you know, just regular threaded tripods. Threads. So for things like my Manfrotto and my other Manfrotto, I'm not sponsored, you can actually adapt it to fuck all, because you're not adapting it, you're just putting on tripod. It's helpful. That has no grip. Fuck Fuji. Another useful item is a Peak Design slide light. This is a very thin one. I probably will update to the regular slide. It's a little bit thicker, a bit more comfortable. This is still comfortable, but with the 100 to 400, can be digging a little bit. Just a bit, but it's fine. No big deal. Peak Design's I probably wouldn't change to any other company when it comes to their straps. They're just so handy. I've got the cap. I've got the. Oh, this one as well. This one's useful because it's just a wrist strap. If I only have my 50mm on a small light body, a small light lens, it's all pretty small and light, and it just makes sense to have just a wrist strap, because you can just, you know, just have it on, one push down and a push out, and you're fine. You're off. You're detached. You're unsafe. Protect that. Don't be silly. What else? My cleaning stuff. Let's go with that. Just Peak Design. Peak Design good. Peak Design good. Sensor cleaning fluid. Top 10 anime items to clean your sensor with. I'd recommend this. Having this and obviously the swab you need. It's very useful. I obviously work in a camera store, so swabs and fluid are pretty common to me. I do clean sensors anyway, but having the actual cleaning fluid and swabs on you when you're out and about is so helpful. It saved me from a few places, especially places if you're going out for a day trip and you don't think you're going to be coming back ever for like a couple of hours. And then you go out and you're like, there's a fucking mole on my sensor. Yeet. You know, you can get that bitch off and you're looking fresh. There are some other things that I have, but I don't carry every day, I guess. Depends if I know what I'm doing. So I've got a macro adapter, so I can adapt any lens that I have to a macro lens. Even the Minolta lenses, because Minolta to Fuji into the Fuji macro adapter, it actually works. I know, mind blown, pretty epic. Alright? I don't think I know I did I? It's this lens. Did I show this lens? This lens a good lens? This lens is a good lens. It's a 7 out of 10. I did show this. I've got fucking dementia, I swear. My filters. Let's go to my filters. Now, contrary to popular belief, these aren't menthol filters. These are just your regular standard ND filters. This is the polarizer. I got these because I just like wasting money. They're good. They are good. But they're a very specific use case. There's not a lot of areas in which I would use them. But if that area does arise, I have these on me to take the photo, you know? Koken, these are actually very affordable ones. The filters themselves are only about £50. And that's the most expensive part out of them. The actual adapter ring and filter holder is probably about £25 together. And then, yeah, polarizer filter. Useful for pretty much anything, really. It does stop it down by a light one stop, but other than that, pretty good. And that's about everything that I carry. So you carry, like, headphones and shit like that, but other than that, yeah. Cheers.